Hello, friends. This is Kaz with Elevate Your Craft, and welcome to another episode of PTCGO Matchups. Today, I will be playing the MEDUSA deck, and this is, I'm sure you can kind of guess by the name, something that can turn an opponent to stone, can lock them up, can prevent them from doing anything, and that's where I was going with the theme on the MEDUSA name. Of course, an X-Files episode. But this is the list. So it's a Glaceon Garbodor deck. Just trying it out. I have not played a deck like this before. Well, not like this, but I haven't played the GlaceonGX with a Garbodor, the Garbotoxin variant before. So I kind of just put this list together. So we'll see how it goes. I've found with Glaceon decks in the past. I did do GlaceonGX and Ninetales GX. Just not hitting that double colorless when you really need it. It hurts so much. So I threw the Energy Lotto in there. I found that would happen sometimes in the Glaceon Ninetales deck, and it really, really hurts. So I want to add another out to the deck to potentially draw a double colorless. But otherwise, there it is. 2-2 line of Trubbish, Garbodor, the Garbotoxin variant, Mewtwo for the Buzzwole decks, Espeon for that spread, de-evolve, and then similarly with the Glaceon and Tapu Koko. So nothing else is too special. Lots of tools, got the Acerolas, the E-Hammers, and then of course the one Bridget, similar to I guess how it would be in a Golisopod GX Garbodor deck. And then, of course, we have the Cynthia Guzma and N for a 3-4-3 with the one Lonely Sycamore. And that's pretty much it. So we'll give it a shot and see how it fares. Okay, so that is MEDUSA. Whoa, a little too far here. Where am I going? There it is. All right. And we have a Buzzwole Garbodor deck, it looks like. So I do. The Mewtwo's good. Let's see. Do I want to... I think I actually want to play him in the active. And then I can bench the Eevee. Add a choice band to Mewtwo, because I will need, or would like that, that's for sure, just to get that extra damage. And I'll bench Eevee. Okay, done. I think what I'll do is, oh, it's the Trubbish start. Okay, so I can actually get a Bridget here. I think I'll do that. But what I want to do this turn, obviously I can't attack with Mewtwo. And it's not the Buzzwole either. So I can bridge it, attach the energy to Eevee, and then maybe what I want to do, no, I don't have a Float Stone. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get the supporter card. Hopefully my Bridget's not prized. There it is. So have my Acerolas. The one Guzma's in my hand. It looks like I have one N prized and one Eevee. Okay, both the Trubbish and Garbodor. Okay. And that video was a little buggy again, so the amounts, the quantities on those squares there aren't always in the right place. But all my double colorless, that's nice. And 2 Floatstone and 1 choice. Oh, that's unfortunate. So 2 Floatstone prized, 1 choice band. That's a little unfortunate, but I mean, in this matchup, it's not really going to matter. I don't even know that I'll play a Trubbish just because, I mean, why? I think I'll do that. And Coco, he doesn't have any abilities. I don't really have other than Glaceon, so I'm not locking him up anyway. But I do need an attacker. So let's see. So I think I attach, or do I maybe attach to Mewtwo? I don't think so. I want to get a Glaceon out here. And then I could Sycamore, or if I top deck a double colorless potentially, I won't attach the choice band yet. Then I can attack right away. My opponent might just leave the Trubbish in the active, but I don't think he would. I mean, he probably wants to get some damage. If you can hit all, get a couple max elixirs and an energy attachment, he'll probably just one-shot Buzzwole. Okay, so I'll get rid of that and maybe an Eevee. I don't think I'll need more than 2 Glaceon at this point anyway. There are no field blowers in this deck, so that Parallel City is going to stick, unfortunately. So maybe I toss in a field blower, but I figure, I mean, don't know that I'd need it, but Parallel City is being played a lot these days, so okay, we'll get a Jet Punch. Okay, so do I want to shuffle these guys in? I don't think so. I do want to attach a choice band and then hope I can hit a double colorless here. So that'd be 20, 40, 60, 90, 180. So that'll be a good amount of damage onto Buzzwole. And I think I Sycamore. I could choose to E-Hammer potentially the strong energy, then I'm not doing that much. And I do hit it. So I don't hit an E-Hammer, so that's all right, but I can evolve Eevee. I'll keep the choice band in hand, so that'd be 20, 40, 60, 90, 180. So we're doing big damage here. Issue is I don't have a supporter to get another double colorless energy because Mewtwo will very likely die next turn. And I don't have a spot to bench. So this will be interesting. But I think I need to do some damage here. I mean, I can't Ultra Ball for a Lele. But if Mewtwo dies, then I can't Ultra Ball for a Lele and a supporter. So let's get that damage out here. I'll bring Coco up next turn. If he does die, I mean, he may Guzma and then, take out Glaceon, in which case I can just take the knockout with Mewtwo once again. So I believe he has to get rid of this Mewtwo. If he slightly bricks and can't... Okay, there's the energy. So he'll probably Absorption. Then I just got to hope that I hit a double colorless in all honesty. Okay, Knuckle Impact. So nothing else too much is set up there on his bench, which is good for me. I can add the choice band here. I think I said that rescue stretcher would be nice for that Mewtwo. That's kind of unfortunate. I can, or do I mean, I can N or, all right, let's see here. I will Ultra Ball, or I was going to say I could Tapu Lele, go for Tapu Lele, and then Wonder Tag, but I mean, that bench space is pretty valuable, so let's see, I think I will just N. Okay, and my opponent, I am giving him a card. Okay, so he didn't hit it, so that's unfortunate. So he did Knuckle Impact. I guess he was expecting to get knocked out. So what I can do is take that away. I can attach an energy. See, and that's what I mean about not hitting the double colorless, and that's true for any deck. I mean, it's never fun to not hit the energy you need. So we'll see. But I do have the 2 water energy on there now. I can, even if he retreats this Buzzwole, I should, unless he has an Acerola, but I should be able to take it out on the bench as well with the Frost Bullet. So it looks like he's going to retreat and then use the Carbink, which is a smart idea. I mean, I guess my plan would be here to E-Hammer. Can attach that. Retreat. He's got 110 health. So I can slow down this Buzzwole with the E-Hammer, take that knockout. To be honest, I would like to put some damage on the Buzzwole here, because then I could Polar Spear. I'll retreat to set him up for a Polar Spear anyway. That would be really nice. But let's just Cynthia. If I do that, I leave the 30 on there. But he's probably going to want to power up another turn with Carbink. So if I set this Glaceon up maybe for a Polar Spear, then that might be okay. So let's see. All right. Actually, I might keep that spot open for Lele for a supporter. Would be nice to have an water energy attached here, but let's see. Okay, so I'll Frost Bullet. I can take the prize. That E-Hammer is nice, but I mean, it's just going to be... So you know what? I should have put the damage on this Buzzwole, I think. So how many water energy? 1, so 4. Deck plays 8, so I should be able to get some. But let's see. So he'll attack with Carbink, most likely, power up the Buzzwole. Then I can attack and then put the 30 damage onto the Buzzwole and set it up for a Polar Spear. Okay, so... Interesting. Yeah, so he's looking to set me up. So I can pretty much assume that this Glaceon is going to bite the dust next turn. So I have to get this Glaceon powered up. I will attach, let's see. My opponent's only got 2 cards, so 1 Guzma. I could Guzma this Buzzwole. And then maybe take the knockout with Coco. I don't know. I don't think so. I'll power this guy up. Let's Ultra Ball. That away. 1 Glaceon, I don't believe I have any EV left. So Espeon, really not going to do much here. So 3 water, 2 double colorless. I still have all my Acerolas. So we'll leave that. Attach the Choice Band. Yeah, there's 3 water left. So I set him up on the damage, then I can Polar Spear, do 150, 180 with the Choice Band. I just gotta hope he does. I don't think this deck plays Field Blower. But, okay, yeah, he didn't put Parallel City facing the way that would decrease my damage. So I don't think I want to end at this point. just because my opponent's only got 2 cards in hand. Okay, there's another Eevee. So this Glaceon is bye-bye. But I've set him up. Okay. Now I just have to hit a water energy. That is an absolute must here. Okay, so I can bench that. I think I've played 1 Guzma. Can't really end. So I think I need to get a supporter here. A different supporter. Let's go for a... I play 1 Sycamore. I think it's prized though, yeah. So I'm going to have to get a Cynthia and then just hope that I hit a water energy. If I don't, that would be pretty bad. I wish I could bench this Espeon. Alas, I cannot. So let's just see. I hit 2 water energy. Okay, so I can do that. I Polar Spear. That will take the knockout. And then for the final, okay, I can evolve the Eevee. That's good. And then I can attach the double colorless next turn. Okay, I'll attach this Choice Band. Retreat. And I do have a Acerola too. So that's useful if I can maybe make a play with Lele, you know, attach a double colorless, something like that. And then I have at least 2 Guzmas to take the knockout on Trubbish. So I think we're in a good spot. If he hits his elixirs here, that would be sad days. Okay, we got a Guzma, so this Eevee is... Okay. I feel an N coming on. Oh, a Sycamore. Okay. I'll take that. So let's bring Coco up here. Okay, so I was going to evolve that Eevee. That is no longer possible. So I can attach a water to... Actually, do I attach a double colorless? I don't think so. I need to do some work. And then I can put some damage onto the Trubbish as well. So I can attach that. Let's see, do I get rid of the Floatstone? I think it's okay here. And then, you know what, I can Acerola Glaceon and maybe attach the double colorless to potentially take a knockout, so... So I'm doing 120. 240 will still 2-shot the Buzzwole. So I've just got to hope that it lasts. All right, so I think we do the Trubbish here. I could do Lele, but I only need 1 prize. So if my opponent struggles to get something going, I mean, unfortunately, that 70 health does make it a bit tougher. But let's see what they're going to do. Okay, so abilities are locked. Wants to evolve it to give it that little bit of health. So we've got a Sycamore. How many elixirs? 2 strong. So Super Rod, energy. So how many elixirs? 1, 2. So they've got a couple more. I mean, I think they would have to retreat. Okay. So let's see. I don't have the Guzma. mean, I could end my opponent to limit their hand, but then I'm limiting mine. I don't really feel like that's a good thing to do. Energy, I mean, I could commit to Lele. Because I think they have elixirs in hand, and they want to take that final. So honestly, I think I have to end them to 1. Because I feel like they have 2 elixirs and energy, and they're just going to rip it. So I'm going to attach this to Lele, and then I'm going to end my opponent to 2. I just don't want him to be able to rip out elixirs and, you know, just get a Buzzwole out. So 150, I need, this would be 60, 90. Both need 2 turns, at least 2 turns. So I'll just go for the Buzzwole, I guess. Okay, so they do get the 1. Oh, and the Sycamore, that hurts. Okay. Looking to thin the deck. So it all comes down to this. He probably has, well, there's 15 cards left. I know he has 1 elixir left. So he's just buying time. Okay, so I guess I could end once more, limit them to 2. And I can add it to whoever, really. Don't know if they have another parallel city where they could get rid of... Let's see, I'll do it to Buzzwole. And then I just gotta hope that they don't hit what they need. So judging by the speed of my opponent's play, I don't think they hit what they needed. But I think those ends were crucial because my opponent just had, you know, at least 5 cards. They can rip the max elixirs, the energies, float stones, and I thought, yeah, I'm kind of ending myself to 1, but I'm set up pretty well. Okay, and I have a float stone. But don't they realize that Coco has free retreat? Oh, the Fury Belts. Okay, I see what they've done. Okay, so Lele. So he's got, yeah, 230. So what do I got here? I mean, if I do this as 210, I need a Guzma. Okay, so let's 90, 130. So 7110. Yeah, that's a little frustrating. Okay, so let's do that. I mean, I can pretty much put it anywhere, I guess. So let's do the Buzzwole. So there's the energy. So it looks like I've prevailed. Okay, so good stuff. Let's well played. My opponent. And it didn't come out. Okay, well that was a close one. I was a little bit worried. But I think those ends were crucial because they disrupted enough that my opponent didn't get what they needed. And it's just, I know the Buzzwole decks pretty well. And if you can just rip those max elixirs, put an energy for turn, get a float stone, and then just boom, knuckle impact for the win. I just figured I was set up pretty well. You know, they don't really have disruption for my energy. No E-hammers, anything like that. If they Guzma'd, I still had the Lele with 3 energy on it as a decent attacker. So that went pretty well. So that's the first game on this deck. So I can show the list one more time. I'm thinking that I don't know what Glaceon's best partner is right now, whether it's Zoroark or Garbodor. We'll see. But once again, my video has bugged out. Not really sure why it does that, but just so you guys know, 4 Eevee, the Energy Evolution Eevee, 3 GlaceonGX, 1 Tapu Koko, 1 Espeon EX, 1 Mewtwo, 3 Tapu Leles, 2 Trubbish, 2 Garbotoxin Garbodor, 1 Energy Lotto, 2 Enhanced Hammer, 1 Rescue Stretcher, 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Acerola, 1 Bridget, 2 Cynthia, sorry, 3 Cynthia, yeah. 4 Guzma, 2 N, 1 Sycamore. Sorry, 3 N. Jeez, the graphics are throwing me off now. 1 Sycamore, 4 Choice Band, 4 Floatstone, 4 DCE, and then 8 Water Energy. I was playing around with a 9th, but I wanted an extra Choice Band, not only for Garbodor, but Glaceon just almost needs that Choice Band to hit the 120. It's really nice for math, because if you're hitting 90, it's just not good with all the 210 Pokemon right now. Zoroark, Golisopod, who else? Silvally, although not really popular, but you get the idea. It's just really important to hit that 210. So the Choice Bands are really great, and they also obviously work well with the Garbotoxin Garbodor. So that's the list. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Definitely be getting some more testing in with this deck and seeing what can be improved with it. So that's it for me today. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.